Hey, what's up guys? Twintuitive717 here. I am back with another reading. I'm going to dive right into a message for the collective and we'll see what's coming up for you to know on your path, on your own individual path. I feel like the energy feels really anxious for the collective. There might be a lot of reconciliation energy coming through for twin flames, so it's really distracting because it feels very exciting but at the same time very uncertain. But I am picking up it's also a really good time for those of you who are feeling this very sensual and creative energy and to not get swept up in the love sickness, okay? I feel like many of you might be feeling swept up in the love sickness, and the universe may be trying to get your attention in very subtle ways to stay focused on some of the big things that you have going for you and to not get distracted with some of the goals you've set out for yourself, okay? So there could be something in the title of this reading that is already resonating with you. Universe, please provide clarity to those who need these messages. Let's cut the deck in half and we'll see what your main message is. Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Autumn energy. Okay, so many of you are being called to bring fun and excitement into the things that you're doing. So that's why I was saying don't get too bogged down by a lot of the love sickness or get distracted at this time, especially on the journey with your divine counterpart, because I'm getting in that area things are flowing slowly but surely. So just allow things to unfold naturally, okay? So many of you might be juggling multiple priorities or jobs, okay? So you have an exceptional talent for multitasking. This could go two ways, guys. I'm feeling like some of you could be called to slow down and just put focus into the things that are most important right now. And let's say you have like 2 or 3 projects going, just try to put your focus into one at a time and finish it. Completion is a big thing that's coming up as well, okay? So finish it. And then I could be seeing things going another way as well for some of you who maybe need to add more projects to your agenda or to your list because the energy is a good time for it, okay? Things are falling into alignment. So some of the old ideas that you might have had or just certain things coming up again for you to be reminded of, okay? Whether it is for you to start a new course. I'm seeing driving for some reason, so I feel like there's some of you out there that need to focus on driving. I don't know if this has something to do with your license, or maybe some of you want to drive, like some of you want to get your own vehicle. But I do see the Pentacles energy as many of you wanting to obtain something when it comes to a goal that you have, okay? So money could be a big thing. Resources could be a big thing for you right now. So the energy of distraction, it's not needed here. So pay extra close attention to it and stay really, really focused, okay? And I'm also getting to like eating for many of you. Make sure that you guys are getting up and that you are just eating things that are like brain foods, things that are more nutritious for you, and more fruit, okay? I don't know why I'm getting to say that for some of you, but you definitely need more fruit because I am feeling like a fast-moving energy where things are really going to start falling into alignment. Opportunities are going to start coming your way, and you're going to have to be prepared to say yes. So this might mean changes in your schedules, having to wake up earlier, having to maybe pull an all-nighter, but this multitasking energy means that there are big opportunities. It's probably setting you up for your financial freedom as well. And I think too, like what I'm getting is a lot of you have manifested this in the past and it's now coming up for you within the next few months. It could be within the next 2 months as well. So it's really important for you to self-care and take care of your body, your energy levels, because you are going to be provided with a lot of opportunities, okay? A lot of things are coming your way for success. Okay, so a lot of you are getting the Strength card here as well. Okay, so if you're feeling overwhelmed at this time, just know that you can do it. It's just a matter of changing your mindset. I'm also hearing too, for many of you, you need that kind of push or that shove from your guides to say, like, you've got this. Don't condition your mind to feel like you're overwhelmed. Right now is about inner strength, okay? A lot of you could be seeing 1111 because it's a time of luck. It's a time of manifesting. It's a time of actually saying that you deserve something. Some of you could be very hungry. You could be very thirsty. You could be wanting to get back into alignment with some of the big things that you see for yourselves. I do see that many of you want success when it comes to, like, let's say you want your own space, you want your own home, you want your own vehicle, you want a promotion, you want to start your own business. I feel like a lot of you have been gathering the inner strength to be able to now execute those ideas. It's time to stop thinking about it, and it's time to actually start putting the action into it, okay? So the message here is the grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, okay? So kindness is a big thing right now, so is forgiveness and embracing how wonderful you are, okay? So again, many of you, I feel with the strength card here, take some time, slow down, take care of yourselves, but hit those goals hard. You are definitely capable of doing that, okay? Let's see, in terms of what the universe wants you to know about these opportunities that are coming up and remembering how wonderful you are and to seize the day. Okay, what do you need to know about some of these opportunities that are coming up? Okay, so this could be a message for the divine feminine energy. Now, career is coming up as well. So that's why I was saying it has a lot to do with some kind of goal that you could have in mind for yourself. I really am feeling like some of you want to quit your job, okay? And that's not a bad thing, because I feel like it's been a repetitive thought that's been coming up, but you're worried about your security, okay? But now is your time to call in the favors from the universe, okay? Now it's time to connect. I feel like many of you need that seed planted because you feel overwhelmed. How the hell am I going to get there? How the heck am I going to be secure? How am I going to have all of these things that I'm dreaming of? You have to shift your mindset into knowing that it's done. It's done because you're thinking about it, because you're wanting it for yourselves. It's done. So I feel like some of the commitments that you have going for you are a bit of a challenge, okay? Because you're getting the energy of Saturn here. And we know that some of the planets are in alignment and they're lining up. Now is your opportunity to kind of bargain with Saturn and talk to Saturn here and let them know that a lot of the contracts, careers, whatever you are feeling tied to, that you're done. Your cycle with this is in completion. I'm getting a tired energy here for many of you as well. So pay attention to if the career that you're in is draining you, okay? If you wake up and you feel anxious to go into work every day, if you're feeling like your body is screaming at you, I don't want to be in that environment, I don't want to be in that place, that contract has come to an end. Many of you may be feeling very tied to it, like it's a debt that you owe to this environment, to this company, to this place. It feels like a soul debt. But the universe is reminding you that you have a decision. Each and every time you have a decision, you have a choice to believe, you have a choice to have faith. So I'm also hearing remember. Many of you are being called to remember. Divine Feminine, it is your birthright. It is your gift that you have intuition. You have that inner magic that says, I can manifest, I can create, I can birth things into reality. Okay, let's see what your hidden desires are. What do you want, Divine Feminine? What are many of you yearning for? What does the universe have to say in terms of your hidden desires? Self-care. Okay, so your energy levels, okay? Pay attention to this with the people, places, and things that you're around. I feel like many of you need a big shift or a big change, but there's something stopping you, which is you don't feel like you have the strength to do it, but you do. The universe is saying this is a major arcana here. You have the grace to do it. Do what you need to do, but do it with kindness. And I feel like the universe has your back. But this is something that you need to pay attention to, because I feel like this is what many of you are craving at this time. If some of you might be really fearful about, like, let's say missing a day of work, or feeling like, oh, I can't call in sick, or there's something around that you need to escape, or you need to break some kind of fear pattern when it comes to a job having some kind of debt over you. I don't know why I'm getting that energy so strongly for many of you, but there is a particular workplace that you are caught in, and the vibe that I'm getting there is like you owe this place something, or you feel like they have too much control on your energy and your time, and that is your soul asking you to make that decision that you know is in your inner heart, which is to have the strength to move forward from this. Many of you are craving entrepreneurship. Many of you need a day off. And I'm also hearing too with self-care and energy, many of you, first of all, you need a day off to sleep in, because I feel like some of you could be lacking rest and you could be lacking sleep. You need your strength back, okay? If many of you are in the position where you have that time and space just to be alone, many of you could be mothers as well. I'm getting that for the Divine Feminine energy. You could be mothers, you could be parents, you could be caregivers. once you're able to take care of those responsibilities, because that I feel could be weighing very heavily on you as well, which is why you have to do so much multitasking. I feel like that's why this entrepreneurship is very important to you. The Strength card is coming for you to push yourself. Okay, many of you might be engulfed with the energy of feeling overwhelmed, and now it is time for inner strength. But you're not meant to do this alone, okay? What I'm hearing with inner strength is you're meant to call out to the universe for assistance and for help. And you need to be constantly reminded of that, because I feel like many of you might be forgetting, okay? You might be forgetting that you don't have to do this alone. But you need your energy back. There's a better choice. You're not seeing things clearly and you're running away from the truth, okay? This better choice is about the 7 energy, okay? Having the confidence to make the decision, okay? Look at that. We have decisions and then you have the word choice, okay? So there is a better way of doing things, but you might be caught up in the fear of making that big decision because you're worried about the worst case scenario. Okay, but I am hearing to ask for assistance, okay? Let's cut the deck in half and we'll get some message from the universe. What is this advice that they have from you about moving forward in strength, about this choice that you have to make? So we're getting the 7 of Pentacles, okay? So have patience and don't worry. Taking time to review the next steps and a prudent investment of time and money. Okay, so that word investment, guys, and what I'm getting out of that is, for some of you who want to be entrepreneurs, it's going to take a small investment or time, okay? It's going to take time and it's going to take money, but it's going to go a long way. Many of you are being called to put things into perspective about the way that you use your resources, okay? So I feel like there are certain things that you're spending money on that you may not need, but then when it comes time to maybe, let's say, put aside $1,000 to buy the supplies that you might need for a particular business, you might feel it hard to do that. Some of the business ideas that many of you have, it needs a small investment, and that's where you get started on that. Okay, you need some time and you need some energy. So after your, day of work, even though it might be tiring, you need that self-care, so that way, rest when you get home from work, okay? So that way you can reserve 2 hours at night when everybody's asleep to work on this side endeavor that you have. You will get the strength that you need to do this multitasking, okay? Because I do feel like it's a strong message coming through from the universe here to get this off the ground. You need your financial stability in order to thrive, in order to gain the independence that you want. And most importantly, you need to get out of some kind of contract that is draining you. Because I feel like eventually it'll drain all of your creative force that you have for this big idea that you have when you go home. But because you're here at this workplace that's taking most of your energy, there's very, very little time to devote at the end of the day. That energy that's stopping you there, you got to push through it. Force your way and carve, forcefully carve time out of your day. Okay, multitask the hell out of the next few months in order to get this off the ground, because I do see that you are highly supported by the universe, okay? They want you not to worry, okay? This was the advice from them, is not to worry. Don't worry about where you're going to find the time. Don't worry about where you're going to find the energy. Just know that if you set the intention, if you take the small steps, buy your supplies, okay? Purchase the website, purchase the domain, open up the Gmail account so that way you can launch your channel. Okay, whatever it is in the background here that is part of some kind of business endeavor that you want to get going, I'm hearing that you're lacking that small step. Okay, you do have the ability to multitask. Don't convince yourself that you're going to be too busy or you're going to be too tired, because already you're taking away from the energy or the creativity that you could have in order to get this off the ground. So be really mindful of your energy. We have the Queen of Spring. Okay, so brilliant, loyal, talented, and friendly. And I feel with the Queen of Spring too, like this is the beautiful energy of multitasking. Okay, so it says believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. And that's why I'm saying, like, for many of you, don't be afraid to call out for assistance and guidance, even if it is just a simple whisper, a simple prayer, something small that you surrender to. Some of you might be feeling so drained that it's like you feel like you don't even have the energy in you to ask for support or ask for help, because your mind might be so overdriven that it's like you don't even know what you want. You can't even find your way out to even think about what it is you want. So journaling could be a really big thing for you right now. Let's see what the Queen of Wands message is here, okay? So maintain a balance between work and home life. Okay, so there's a strong balance that is needed there, and that's why I think that energy and self-care is coming up for many of you, okay? I know this might be hard to hear, but I do feel like a lot of time is being wasted just kind of scrolling through your phone. Use every single minute out of the day to account for yourself. Use the time wisely. Everybody has 24 hours in a day, okay? And we all have the power to use those hours that go by very, very wisely. And I feel like there is so much that many of you want to do and accomplish, and you do have the time and you will have the energy. But organization is a big thing, taking care of your mental health so that way you can organize your day efficiently. You have the mental space and clarity to be able to set strong routines, wake up on time, wake up early so that you have everything going in order for yourself. Discipline is a big thing. And I feel like discipline comes through when a lot comes up against us, and even though a lot is telling us that we can't do something, we dismantle that thought by thought and we get the job done, okay? So I don't know who needs to hear this message, but I do hope it finds you in good faith. If you need someone to chit-chat with, to talk to, just get that extra nudge and that gentle push, go join my Hipsy community and you'll be able to reach me at any time, okay? I love you guys. Take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye.